There are days I wake up lonely and think of only things that could have been, and I'm feeling sorry for things I thought of and words I'm saying I ain't never said before. I've been singing a lot, I've been drinking more. I just hope that I can figure out what I am and what I am not. And I've been reading lots of stories of fame and glory and how to be a man, and I've made my mind up on things that I love, my God above, and where I take my stand. I've been singing a lot, I've been drinking more. I just hope that I can figure out what I am and what I am not. And my whole family, well, they still love me and they still hug me when I come around, and it makes me feel good when I'm leaving, and I can see how they don't think I'm bad. I've been singing a lot, I've been drinking more. I just hope that I can figure out what I am and what I am not. I've been singing a lot, I've been drinking more. I just hope that I can figure out what I am and what I am not.
Drew, that sounded amazing, man. Welcome to the
Thank you
fifth
so much.
episode of Acoustic Sessions.
Thank you.
Wow, that is the sound of the soul, man. I love that.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, so welcome. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name's Andrew McLaughlin. I'm from Fayetteville, Arkansas. Born and raised Springdale, blue-collar town, and I just kind of fell in love with playing acoustic after being in a bunch of thrash punk bands and stuff in high school, and I don't know, I've always had kind of folk stuff in my background from just family, and my papa always pushed bluegrass. Every time Christmas came around, he'd give me like bluegrass CDs trying to get me to stick to acoustic, and it kind of ended up staying with me. So
How did the punk go over in the...
Oh, yeah. He didn't really know too much about that, but my dad and mom were cool with it. They liked, metal and rock and roll and Iron Maiden, so they weren't too shocked by it. It was fun, I still listen to it all the time. I still have that genre. I never get sick of it, but yeah, I think when I'm playing, I have more fun trying to push myself, vocally and melodically, and that you can't quite do with punk as much. It's a different avenue that you can pursue there, but
So the music that you're doing now, what kind of musical influences are you drawing on? Like who are your musical inspirations? Because that sound, I don't know, it's just so authentic and pure. It's so cool.
That's a good question. I think my favorite artist currently is Blaze Foley, because he seems, I don't know, he seemed like all of his stuff was like completely authentic and pure, and his finger picking is weird. It's not like anyone else's. His songwriting, he doesn't, write by like any formula, and it's kind of that bluesy, folksy, eerie, and some of it's witty and funny. But there's sometimes you can really hear like where he's at in the song, and you're like, ugh. Yeah, Blaze Foley, Milk Carton Kids, their harmonies are awesome, and those are probably the big ones for me.
That's great. So you talked about songwriting a little bit. So that your original song. So how did you tell us the story about that song?
Yeah, that song. So I went through a divorce a while back, and it was like unseen how that was gonna go through, and you have your life kind of flipped upside down. And you're just like, wow, reevaluate everything now. I'm flying solo and thinking for one, and it just I thought negative thoughts on myself, and I failed, as a man I failed, and that song kind of like was me struggling with all that. And at the time I was trying to write a bunch to just stay out of my mind, and kind of turned to alcohol, and was not the best thing to do. And it was me trying to just figure things out and figure out who I was, and fortunately I didn't go too far down this way, and trying to stay right back on the track.
When you pair a message like that, and just the way you strum, the way those patterns, I mean, it just, I don't know, it almost kind of, whenever we were listening to your demo tracks, I mean, the only word I could pick to describe it was captivating, man, because literally we turned it on and we just couldn't help but just stare and just, man, this guy is awesome. So,
thanks,
so great you're here, man. I'm ready to hear another one.
Yeah. This one's called Newfound Code. Dark brown hair, so my heart just won't stare. My stomach jumps when she comes through. I feel my heart skip 2 by 2. I feel the time, I feel the time, I feel the time pass by. Speaking in our newfound code, standing in the freezing cold, yeah, wishing that we would say what we really want to say. We feel the time, we feel the time, we feel the time pass by. just won't stare. Stomach jumps when the sheet comes through. I feel my heart skip 2 by 2.
So I know everybody else that just heard what I just heard. They're gonna want to know, where can I get more?
Yeah.
Where can we find your music? Where you might be playing next? I know COVID-19's kind of changed the dynamic of music, but man, I've got to get more.
Thanks, man. Yeah, the best way right now is just my Facebook page, Andrew McLaughlin Music. Instagram's the same handle, just Andrew McLaughlin Music. I'm going to be posting some more videos that are going to be a little bit more polished and just some original stuff and a couple covers too, just so, dust off my chops a little bit and learn some new techniques from the greats. But yeah, just follow me there. I don't have any shows coming up yet, but I'm sure once, phase 2 kicks in, I'll be out there for sure.
Yeah, they're kind of slowly starting to open things up a little bit. I know it's got to be tough for musicians right now, and I'm just a selfish listener. I want more music, and sometimes I think online has been a great avenue. So
absolutely.
But your music's just been fantastic today. I do kind of ask. We've talked a little bit about sort of how things are a little crazy right now. So, what's sort of your message for people during this? Musicians that are kind of missing playing live gigs and things like that. What would you say to them and say to people right now?
Yeah, definitely. The first message would actually go out to listeners that just commenting or reaching out to your favorite artist means the world. It means that you're still supporting them and they still feel valued, because right now it's easy to think, wow, nothing's open, I'm not going to be able to get my voice heard, I'm not going to be able to relate to people. And just having someone reach out to you, whether it's just like, be it, you want to drop a little tip or anything, or just comment on a song and spread a song, make sure you share their videos. That goes a mile. Like, it goes real far. And for musicians, just keep your chin up and keep on plugging away. Like, don't stop playing music. Even if you don't get heard the way you want to, someone out there values you and what you have to say, and they can relate and appreciate it.
That's great advice. What about for anybody that might just be starting out? I've heard a lot of stories during all of this of people picking up an instrument for the first time now that they've got an abundance of time on their hands. So anybody that maybe is just starting out in music, getting started, what as a musician, what advice would you give them?
Absolutely, go to as many jams as possible. There's plenty of open jams. They'll get you connected to everybody, teach you how to play with other people as well, and just go see your favorite artist to get inspired. I call them like artist dates. Like, I'll go out, take myself out to go and see someone, and it's almost selfishly like I'm listening to them, but I'm taking notes and getting inspired to learn what I want to do right, see how they're doing it, and I'm kind of imitate that. But you're your own person, you have your own thumbprint, so you're not going to sound like them. So definitely connect to as many music communities as you can. Fayetteville has a lot, Northwest Arkansas has a lot. There's jams. That's how I got really connected, was just going to live jams to play with people where you can play your song or covers.
That's awesome. You kind of work your way up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask one more question. The ultimate place that you dream of playing someday, where?
Red Rocks.
Red Rocks.
Yeah, Red Rocks. I got to step foot there for the first time last year, and it was amazing. Like, just seeing that, like, some of my favorite artists, play there, Gregory on Isakov and Mandolin Orange, and it's just like, that would be so cool to be in the desert. Like, it's just so beautiful and play there. But I love small venues too. I don't know. That one's just, it's like spiritually captivating.
Well, your voice and that soul off them rocks. I mean, just, oh man. If you go, I'll be there.
Heck yeah, man. I'll look for you.
Well, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thanks, Tobias.
For Record Tradition Acoustic Sessions.
Right.
You can be sure to check us out online. Big thanks to Huber Media Co., who produces all of this. And they do a great job. And check everything out on Facebook, YouTube, and till next time. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks, man. help but think twice about how this will end, if not for the weight of all my old sin. And spit out these words that hide in my heart, nailing these lies that keep me apart. And I'll be tossing dice for the rest of my life to see the lightning cut across the sky. And $4 words and electric eyes and cheap sunglasses to beat my disguise. And what am I to do on a day like today? And what am I to do when you feel far away? I spend all my time like nickels in slots, pacing my mind on things I am not, and can't help but think twice about how